And the countdown has begun. After 3.5 months of not moving our 40-foot bus conversion, it is time to hit the road again. We're super excited to start traveling again. Look at the smile on my face. But we're behind schedule after a bout of illness, got COVID. We've just recovered, followed by an upsetting diagnosis, an allergic reaction, and now the countdown is on. We've got 5 days to get this bus ready to travel. Is the cat approved? Huh? But unfortunately, we don't get through the week without one of us getting really hurt. Oh, my smile just got turned upside down real fast. What happened? We have been stationed here in Indiana at Don's parents' house for 3.5 months. Well, technically we did go to South Africa, so Don and I haven't been stationary for 3.5 months. We've been stationary for about 2 months, but the bus hasn't moved in 3.5 months, which is the longest time we have stayed still and not driven the bus in our 3 years of full-time travel. We've got a ton to do. You kind of when you don't move, you settle in, so there's stuff to kind of pack back in, supplies to get, and I'm gonna start my long list of laundry. I want to try and wash everything in the bus, not just clothes and towels, but cushion covers and blankets and everything. So starting with some bedding today. Okay, Mrs. Sweetface, time to get out of bed. I know, but I gotta wash the bedding, buddy. Time to get up. Okay? Good boy. Our time staying still in Indiana was much needed, as it gave us the opportunity to double our battery bank, and for me to have the time to make doctor's appointments and finally get my immune issues diagnosed. But it is time to start heading south for the winter as we feel the seasons changing. And I know this because every morning I have to vacuum the moisture off the inside of our single pane windows. So we're heading to Arizona for a warm and dry winter. Ugh, that was exhausting. Now we wanted to get all the stuff done a long time ago and more. We had a long to-do list of things, but COVID kind of robbed us of 3 weeks of our lives, and then I had that allergic reaction to the medication I was put on, and that took another week out of my life, which, by the way, I'm doing much better. My skin is almost healed up. I'm on new medication that seems to be going a lot better, but now we're down to the bare minimum. What do we really have to do before we hit the road?
I'm gonna start packing up the bus today. I had emptied out the luggage bays when we worked on the batteries. Now that we got all our batteries installed, if you missed that video, it'll be in one of these corners. Gotta get all the stuff back in, even though we've got less space, so it might be a little bit tricky. Looking over the space and everything I've got to fit it in, I think I'm gonna have to consolidate. Just kind of trim down how much stuff we actually need to carry with us. I don't think we need every single thing that's in these totes, so it may take a little longer than I thought. I got 5 totes down to 3 so far. Found 2 live mouse nests as I was going through them. So it's good to clear out your bins once in a while. Make sure you're not carrying out a family of mice.
As much as we love traveling, maintaining our 2 businesses on top of this vlog channel while traveling is hard, which is why we want to find a home base, to have periods where we can just focus on work.
One more thing to do on the list is trim the driveway, because the bus is much taller than a lot of those tree branches and things that are hanging down. You hit the head with a walnut? Yep. I mean, it hit my hat, luckily.
The driveway is about a half a mile long, so there's quite a ways to go. So I'm kind of prepping for some future projects right now that we don't have time to complete, but I want to get ready so we have what we need and we can do it down the road. You may, if you've been following from the beginning, you may remember with our skylights, we actually made covers for them. It was a great idea to use magnets to stick the cover up onto the metal, but the covers that we made, while they looked really nice, they were just too heavy and they just fell off. So we're going back to the same sort of idea, that we're going to use magnets, but we're going to make something light. And Reflectix really does help to block the heat. That's the whole point of the cover. So I've got this blackout fabric, which has been stored down in Don's parents' basement with some other stuff that we have. 1 and 2. That's good, buddy. That's perfect. Perfect. And I'm just gonna cut it to size, and at some point I'm going to glue it onto some Reflectix, and we'll still like make a nice cover that just kind of can go on there and come off and look better than the current Reflectix that we have just shoved up in there. Buddy, I need to fold it. She's working with cats, man. Is cat approved? Huh? Okay, I need you off now. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, no. No, you're gonna have to go if you start doing that. So that should be enough fabric, which is a lot easier to store just that amount. Another future project is curtains. I got this curtain here we've been putting up in the bedroom. It helps a lot with temperature control. Like at night we can put the heater on in the bedroom, but if you have that curtain up, it helps trap the heat in here because we don't need to heat the entire bus while we're sleeping. We've just had it hooked up with a peg for now. We've figured out how we're going to put it up finally. Just haven't had the time to do it. But it is getting kind of grubby because it dangles on the floor because it's not properly up yet. So gonna give it a wash. And shower curtain. It's such a tiny space, like our arms in that tiny bathroom rub up against the curtain. And can you see like this, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's in the fold there's just like dirt that's literally from our arms rubbing up against it. How'd it go?
Good.
No poison ivy this time?
I hope not. I wore long sleeve shirt, and yeah, it went pretty well. There weren't a lot of big branches, so
cool.
Just a lot of little stuff, and nobody got hurt.
Great. Except for the walnut on your head in the beginning.
Yeah, luckily it hit right here.
Oh, it did? Oh,
yeah,
good.
because it would have hurt. Those things are hard.
Ow! That really hurt. It's not the first time I've done that, and it probably won't be the last. This just seems like it's too small. Did it shrink? What the hell? Oh my God. But it has been nice to be able to get laundry done at home instead of a laundromat, and I'm dreaming about buying land and having a little shipping container next to the bus that we can turn into a laundry room. As much as I love traveling, certain comforts and conveniences of having a home base are calling me. Well, as expected, I didn't get everything on my to-do list done today. I kind of like to put a lot of stuff on the first day and then nothing on the last day because I know I won't achieve everything, and I can slowly get it done, and I always had that last day to catch up on the things I didn't get done. But it's about 5:30 now. Got the cat litter loaded in. We try to stock up on all of our supplies before we hit the road, so we're good to go for 2 weeks. Got a lot of deliveries that arrived today. 4 loads of laundry later. I got a vlog edited, but I haven't started my Pilates workout video editing. So I better go do as much of that as I can before I absolutely can't do any more and pass out. See you tomorrow.
This is Don and Mella from the future. This part of the video is sponsored by Battleborn Batteries. We had a lot of travel days and we did a lot of dry camping, and our new battery system treated us really well.
Felt kind of luxurious. Like, wow, we've really been roughing it before.
We had a lot of questions after we did our big update, adding 3 new GC3s to our battery system. So we're gonna answer some of those for you today.
All right, first question. If you have full solar, can you run both ACs not using any power from the batteries?
Yes, if we have full solar, which would be about 1,700, 1,800 watts coming in, that's usually summertime, then we can run both ACs nonstop without draining anything from the batteries. Even in the fall, which we're in now, we can run them for 3 hours, maybe 4 hours a day, just pulling power from the solar without touching the battery bank.
Which is always like the ideal. Where did you get your stainless steel outlet cover?
Oh, those covers are actually aluminum, super shiny, but they're actually gasoline covers for race cars. They build them so they're super fast to open up. We do have a whole resource page on our website that lists every single product in our electrical system and our solar system, and that does include those covers. We'll include a link somewhere or in the description.
Down there.
Okay, in the description, we'll include a link.
It's like you've never been on YouTube before.
I'm all hopped up on steroids right now because I got an ear infection.
We'll put the link down in the description. Normal batteries are required to all be topped off to the same voltage before being connected. One battery being off-peak voltage could lead to problems.
Yes, we were aware of that. When we got our batteries, we used a multimeter. They all measured at 13.4. So we put them in with our other batteries, which were already charged all the way up. And I don't think we've seen any issues because of that. But yes, you're right. Barry Whitlock had a couple statements and a question. He said, "Good to see you. The batteries will make my life more comfortable," which they have. Good help from Don's dad. But the question is, will you be getting that air fryer? Well, Mella, are we gonna get that air fryer?
Yes, I really hope so. I think Don was like, you know, let's get it straight away. And the only thing that's held me back is trying to find space to put it in the kitchen, to store it for traveling, because it's a tiny home. So when anything comes in, something has to go out, and I don't know what to let go of. Okay, William has so many questions, but first off, he wants to know, I'm assuming the bus batteries have you on a 24-volt system?
Our bus batteries sum to 24 volts, yes.
Does the DC-DC reverse charger work with both batteries, or do you need one for each 12-volt line?
Well, the way that we have our setup is we got an Orion charger that's from Victron Electronics. That DC to DC converter actually lets us send 24 volts off of our battery's balancer. So those batteries are 12 volt, and then they go to a balancer so that all the power from the alternator comes to those batteries and gets distributed to make sure that both those batteries are 12.4 or whatnot. So that balancer has some leads on the end, and we actually take 24 volts off of those ends and bring it back to our Orion, where we can convert it to whatever we need to 12.8 or something to charge our batteries.
Did you folks make your solar house batteries wiring diagram available anywhere? I don't think we did, but we have shown it on screen multiple times.
So maybe you would want to see this from what we just showed as our new battery diagram and do a screen capture of it. Or if 6 people comment that they want a PDF of the electrical diagram, we'll put together a PDF with the electrical diagram, so please comment below.
Princess Seamas says, do you have a discount link? Not at this time. We do have an affiliate link, which we'll leave below in the description. At any point, you can go and click on that, check out Battleborn, and if you purchase anything using our link, we will get a small kickback, and that's a great way to just say thank you to us for the referral. They don't have any discounts currently, but they definitely will have discounts coming up real soon because we got all the Black Friday sales coming up.
Yeah, so if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you're watching our community feed on YouTube,
Facebook, Patreon as well. You could be a free member or a paid member, and we'll definitely update you on any of those social media channels to let you know what the deals are, when to get them, when they're available. So yeah, all the links for all of those are down below. Go follow us so that you don't miss out. Today's to-do list is mostly get work done. Make sure we've done enough work so that we can travel. I think we got 4 days of travel, so very little work will happen on those travel days. So gotta knock it out today. That's not very exciting for a vlog, us just standing in front of a computer. But the excitement of today is there's a snake in the Jeep. He was hanging out of the Jeep, like he'd crawled underneath the hood somewhere, and I'm not sure. I mean, there could have been mice in there or something that he was trying to eat. Don tried to grab him with some pinchers, and he just got scared and ran back underneath the Jeep and up into it. And we can't get to him. We've tried like starting the engine, driving it back and forth, and he wouldn't come out. So I'm keeping an eye out. I just want to see that he exits. I just don't want to be surprised by a snake. Okay, back to work. Well, let's go see how Don's doing. What you doing?
Trying to clean up my desk before we go because it's become too chaotic to travel. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras. And a whole bunch of lenses and just piles of stuff, so.
It is the messiest corner in the bus most of the time.
It's always the messiest corner in the bus.
How you feeling about moving the bus again?
A little bit nervous, but once we get out on the road, I'm sure I'll be fine. Just don't want to take out the mailboxes at the end of the driveway again, like I did last time we left.
In the last video, you may remember that the bus wouldn't start. Problem is solved.
Yep. Got some new batteries. They're working great.
So we shouldn't have any problems, but it's just that fear of like, oh no, what'll go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to think about that.
Don't get left behind. Good job. Good job, sweetie. After a successful workday, we're getting out for a little evening stroll down the driveway. A walk with the cats is pretty slow. They get distracted real easy. Come on, guys. Let's go. But they're so good at following us here. It just takes a while because there's a lot to sniff. Good kitties. Hey buddy, we're waiting for you. Let's go home. Good boy, buddy. These kitties are gonna miss this place for sure. They're so comfortable here. You know, it's kind of the closest they've had to a home where they feel comfortable outside, and we have their leashes so we can attach it to the harness if we need to get them to go somewhere, but they're pretty good at following us now. Traveling cats.
You gonna do a run? You gonna run?
Go run, buddy, go run. Go and cook. Good boy. Today is another day of get computer work done in between doing loads of laundry. These cushion covers have held up really great. I'm so glad we made them removable because, as I said, living in a tiny home, things get grubby, especially with cats that you're walking outside. I'm so glad we do get to remove them, even though we probably only wash them maybe twice a year at most, but still, I love having the option.
Next on the list, our table isn't quite secured. So I'm gonna put another bolt, screw it into the frame, hopefully get it to hold much better than it has been. It's still got some wobble just because it's only got one screw holding it up, but it is much better and I think it's gonna stay in place.
As long as Pizzicato doesn't jump on it, because that's why it's loose, because she gets the zoomies and she runs across the bus, and then she runs across the sofa and across the table, and then she pounces up on top of the fridge, and then she jumps down on that corner, and you're a little chunky for doing that. You're ruining our table. But it's okay, she's cute.
Another thing I want to do is put a much stronger magnet on this door right here above our bed. I've got one of these super heavy duty ones. Originally I just used these little light push to open ones, and when we drive they just flop right open. I did put a much stronger one on the first one right here, and this one has no problem staying closed. It's got a little bit of resistance there because of those magnets. So I'm going to try to put one of those in that last drawer for flying open when we drive. I'm going to put a pilot hole so I just tear up the wood. I used this method before where I put some marker on the magnet, pushed it on there, and then hopefully I'll be able to see where I need to line up the other part of the magnet. And I don't see anything. I'm gonna try another method with some tape. And that works. Yes, it's working now. Another job off the checklist. Okay, we wrote them on here.
Yeah.
T3, top 3.
Bottom 2? I know, buddy. We'll go out soon, okay? I just gotta put these covers back on.
T2. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Where to go?
Where are you gonna go? Can you fit there?
There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do these.
All right, nice, clean.
Yeah, they look good, don't they? Well, it turns out that just getting my computer work done and 3 loads of laundry was all I could fit in today. My to-do list for tomorrow just got a lot longer. Don's been running errands today. We're trying to donate things, sell things. We've always got to make sure we don't collect too much stuff living in a tiny home. He's not feeling great, which I'm a little bit worried about. He's got some mild chills, and I'm worried that he's having a COVID relapse, because I know that can happen, and it's been a very stressful time for us. But I'm just gonna walk Mr. Sweetface and then go cook some dinner and try to get us to bed early. We got lots to do tomorrow again. But I will say today is the first day that I started to get excited. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to go somewhere new. I managed to get all my work done this morning, which means this afternoon is for getting miscellaneous stuff done so we can leave tomorrow. First up on the list, we need to get stocked up on groceries. You feeling better today?
I'm not sure. Felt a little feverish back and forth a couple times.
Oh, really? You still not feeling right?
Yep. Still not feeling right. I don't know what it is.
Are you sure it's fever?
Well, it's definitely like chill sensation. So while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and get our coconut core going. I got the hose out, Luckily it stretches all the way to the bus. I'm gonna put 4 bricks in, so I'll fill it about a third with water, maybe a little bit more, and then that should all absorb into those core blocks. And to prep for the week of travel, I'm gonna put our cooler and our towing supplies back in the Jeep. They've been in the luggage bay since we haven't been towing the Jeep. And I got the coconut core soaking up. You can see it's already absorbing so much of the water. I think I'll put 1 more brick in just to be safe. The other thing Mela wants me to do is wash off our outdoor mat. So I'm gonna hose down one side, leave it out for about an hour, then flip it, hose down the other side. And I'm gonna wash the magnet shades on the bus since I can. And you can see the coconut core is soaking up all that water now. I'm gonna have to get the scooper and move it around, I think.
Going shopping, I saw in the back of the car, there's some old things that I should probably wash, like a picnic blanket and this cat carrier from a cat rescue that I've been carrying around. The little kitten had worms, so I want to wash it. The good thing is that now I'm done doing laundry. Oh no, I'm not. I still gotta wash our clothes tomorrow, but I'll be done doing laundry for 2 weeks. This is my least favorite chore, cleaning the cat water fountain. What's your least favorite chore? How's your shower?
Pretty good. Trying to take it quick. Try to get used to taking quick showers again.
Yeah. I always try to get things like this washed that take up a lot of water to clean done before we go out boondocking, and we're not going to have a constant supply of water. And it's going to be quite an adjustment getting used to being conservative with water again and not taking daily showers. Our living room is mostly ready for travel, but I've got these photos that we found when we came back here. We found them in the basement. And we were like, oh, let's keep these, let's do something with them, like put them up somewhere in the bus. I just wanted to show you this first one. Remember that? Good old days. Don did get his desk cleaned up. You can actually see the wood of the desk now. So my job is now the bathroom. And I've got this like bag of stuff that I don't know how we had this all fit in here. I'm sure there's like expired Robitussin from 5 years ago or something. Look at that, I was totally right. Expired Robitussin. It's really gross in here. It's a good thing I'm downsizing. I don't know, cleaning it out because it's gross in there. How did it get so like dirty? Seriously. We made it to our last day. It is gorgeous outside right now. Don's got his busy morning of work, so I'm out by myself having a walk, and the temperature's just nice and cool right now. A lot of leaves are falling. Fall is coming. But colors haven't changed that much yet, but you can feel it. Like it's happening at any moment now. And it's just so pretty. I even ran into some deer on my walk. The light right now at this hour coming through the trees is just so special. It's making it one of those real bittersweet moments. Fall is my favorite time of year here in Indiana, so I hate to be leaving, but we need to leave. Don told me last night that he thinks that the mild chills that he's feeling might be his body reacting to a kidney stone, trying to make its way out, which certainly don't want him to have a kidney stone attack, but perhaps better than a COVID relapse. He might just be uncomfortable for a little while, and let's cross fingers it doesn't turn into anything worse. I, on the other hand, have really been struggling to sleep since I started this new medication. I mean, I feel a lot better on this medication than I did the past one, but I got 3 hours of sleep last night, which is not good. So I don't have too much to do today. I've just got to do sort of regular daily chores, a few little things I got to tidy up, make sure they're secured away for travel day tomorrow. But I'm just going to try and, you know, get exercise, take a nap, do Pilates, and tonight we have a family dinner to say goodbye.
Started up just like that.
It's time to hit the road. Good news, Don's chills went away yesterday. I got some sleep last night. Look at the smile on my face. Let's do this, guys. What happened?
I just leaned down to pick up the extension cord we had plugged in and pulled my back out, like in less than a second.
Honey. Are you sure? Do you need a moment?
I don't know what a moment's gonna do.
Do you want me to come do things outside? What needs doing?
I just need
Let
to
me
roll
do
up. I need to roll up the.
Okay, let me do it. Oh, my smile just got turned upside down real fast. Are you sure about this, honey?
Yeah. Yep, I've done it worse than this. We'll be okay. We're gonna stop at rest areas several times. I'll get out and walk. Just keep moving it.
As you can tell by the look on my face, I was not convinced this was a good idea, but we went to say goodbye to his parents. All right, we managed to convince Don that this is not a good idea to leave today. Nobody's thrilled about it, but we do have one day of wiggle room. So this was just a practice day. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
It's alright. Let's just go get the bus off and rest.
I'm glad he decided to rest today because I know that he will only feel worse tonight if he drives all day. Give him a chance to recover a little bit. Walking Mr. Sweetface, he's a little confused. He doesn't understand why we turned the bus on, but he's happy to be outside exploring. Walking around out here, there's scraps of the tree that we cut up and turned into our countertop. That's it, that's the top we took off. Oh, that's so weird. Ladies and gentlemen, he is standing upright today. Well, sort of.
Yeah, I can stand up. That's a great sign. We did plan it out so that we can stop every hour and a half at a rest area. We'll stop and have lunch the next hour and a half, and then that way I can get up, maybe walk around the parking lots, stretch it out so I'm just not sitting nonstop for 6 hours today. So let's hope.
Wish us luck.
Yeah, wish us luck.
So we've got a 5-hour travel day that's probably going to become like a 7-hour travel day, and then we have 4 days in a row that we need to travel to get to Colorado. So here we go. Ready or not? Take 2.
Starts right up.
If there is one thing we've learned in this lifestyle, it is to be adaptable and ready for whatever may come our way. So join us next week to see how Don copes driving halfway across the country despite his herniated disc in his lower back being aggravated.
Oh. Hi.
Adventure begins where comfort ends. The bumps in the road are what make the story worth telling.